Oh, you got the old school iPhone, huh? Isn't that the way that technology is progressing? Hey.
So for you, this is actual life. How did you get your head around that? Why did you make the transition? What did you learn? What success?
Well, when I was reading the pilot, I think that was something that was very exciting when I actually got to that part of the film of the pilot where the car and the airplane and all that stuff. But there is that the emotional scenes that are quite rewarding in the pilot. That if those weren't there, I don't think that I would have been drawn to something like this, because you can't. That last anchor scene in the pilot between Walter and my son and Paige. It's kind of you need those scenes to kind of anchor the kind of high action moments, and the same thing with you and Cave, Agent Cave. They have these real moments that they make those like sort of action scenes more rewarding, I think, because they're coming off of something that's really real, the real relationships. So we've been told, that our show has 3 great H's. It's heart, humor, and heroes, which I think is really true about the show. Well,
how did you feel?
Well, was it day 1 or day 2 of shooting? I got cast on a Sunday, and I started shooting Tuesday. I met him on Monday. I met the whole cast on Monday, table read. So I was thrown into it really quickly. Me and Ari were the last 2, I think, who were cast in the role. So I think like day 2 of shooting, I saw him and this tall gentleman with his hair slicked back in a ponytail. And I saw him kind of like peering at me periodically, like a table read and on set. And I just, there's so many people on set. You see people pass from far away. You don't necessarily like run up to everybody you don't know and introduce yourself. You just kind of like, hi, figure you'll get to know everybody as time goes by. And he was talking to him in the crafty room, and they were having a real nice, extensive conversation. He finally introduced himself, and he says, "I'm Walter O'Brien," and it just took me a second to realize that he was.
I felt so bad that you didn't know.
I had no idea, and then honestly, I really liked the pilot, but I then loved the pilot. Like I got even more excited about the fact that I was a part of something that was rooted in truth and reality, and like that was like when I had this moment where I went, wow, people are gonna love the show, because I think there's something fascinating about telling stories to people, with things that we really shouldn't have, like information that we shouldn't be privy to, but want to be privy to. So for me, that's what like made me go, wow, this is, not only do I get to be in the show, but I would watch this show. And I get to do a really cool scene with an airplane and a fast car. So that was the icing on the cake.
I'm really sorry, I forgot the question. I spent a lot of time with Walter.
We spent a lot of time with him.
I call him up quite a lot, kind of over the weekend sometimes, just to share things or to see what he's doing. And a lot of the time it'll revolve around the work, but doing a show where you're playing a real life character means that anything that you're garnering from him is kind of work. It's like being an actor and being able to write off lots of goodies, everything that I was talking to him about helped me kind of understand the way that he thinks. And it's, I suppose, for clever dramatization, it means that you can make, hopefully, more nuanced and slightly contrary choices that might be more interesting. I like that kind of drama. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you listen very well.
You're so polite. I love it.
So polite.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What are these things called again? I don't even know them.
A gorilla pod.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. It was a fun show.
bend.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.